vote no because I don't want to be another brick in the wall.
The lady from Hennepin, Representative Lincheski.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Will Representative Knobloch yield?
Representative Knobloch is not on the floor. Representative Lincheski.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Will Chair Loon yield? And I hopefully Representative Knobloch, I can see him. Hopefully he'll be able to return soon. But will Chair Loon yield, please?
The lady from Hennepin will yield to the lady from Hennepin. The lady from Hennepin, Representative Lincheski.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And Chair Loon, I know people are tired, and when you do bills in the middle of the night, it's hard for people to pay attention and read the small font on spreadsheets. But I have been doing that, and I know a lot of members are off the floor, but I hope before they vote they will get the information that I want to ask Chair Loon about right now. Members, you may not know this, but while we're on the K-12 finance bill, we actually have tax increases in this bill. I have a couple issues with that. Obviously, this isn't the tax bill, so I don't know why these tax provisions are in here, but I'm astonished that there's tax increases in this bill. And so members, if you're going to vote for this bill tonight, you are going to be voting yourself a tax increase. And I know it's 2:15 in the morning, but I think we need to spend a little time on this. Chair Loon, I'm looking at page 7 of your spreadsheet, and for members who are interested, this is, in fact, you can read it above line, again, it's hard to read this late at night, 330. These are the tax revenues, very clearly, tax increases in this bill. Chair Loon, can you explain to me why you're raising over $30 million in your K-12 bill in taxes?
The lady from Hennepin, Chair Loon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and Representative Lincheski. Those were items brought to us by both House and Senate leadership as we were wrapping up conference, and we were asked to include them in our bill.
The lady from Hennepin, Representative Lincheski.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chair, and Mr. Chair, I wish you were on the floor too, but you're not, and I think you might have an opinion about why there's tax provisions in a K-12 bill, and in fact, that they're tax increases, given the fact that the K-12 bill, I think, in large part is in the shape it's in because of the large tax cuts the majority had attempted to raise in a different bill, but there's actually tax increases in this bill. So, Chair Loon,